I'm streaming some data. I don't know if you guys can hear me or if anyone's watching yet. I am a principal architect, and I want to talk about software design, enterprise software design, scalability, reliability, different languages. I really am interested in many aspects of engineering and architecture. So, let's see, can you even... Okay. So, I'm in the process of downloading something so I can explain things further. I'm not sure. I think it's possible I don't have any audio in here. Can you guys hear me? Okay, it looks like I'm heard. Okay, so I think I can add in a window here in the meantime. Let's see if I know how to do this. Okay, so I zoom this in. Okay. All right, maybe let's see if you guys can see anything I have here. So, can you guys see this? Okay, so right now I wanted to talk about some things regarding software engineering and software development, languages and whatnot. A very popular language environment is called the JVM. It stands for Java Virtual Machine. Its primary language initially is called Java, which is written and compiled into bytecode, which is compiled and understood just in time, or JIT, and it has a readable format, which is called Jasmine. Java was created for enterprise applications for a myriad of different possibilities. One of the major things that Java was created for was to provide the capacity for people to develop on different environments without having to think about the operating specific implementations. Okay, let's see, did this finish yet? Because then I can actually install some stuff. All right. I don't have 7-zip. That's pathetic. I don't really use this computer much, but I'm trying to do this now for the sake of being able to do this little video and stream and whatnot. So hi, Mayor. Okay. So the nature of Java is that it is an object-oriented language. One of the biggest features about it... Tati is doing something right now, okay? This is my son, Mayor. If anyone actually ever sees this, he's a cute little boy.
Who are you talking to?
I am talking to the world. I am trying to... Okay, but you can't talk. So, we're talking about Java, object-oriented programming, and whatnot. Generally speaking, object-oriented programming is a way of designing architecting software so that it abstracts out many of the components that you would utilize day to day and provide reusability and a number of the nice features. I'm not going to go into depth right now regarding the advantages of object-oriented programming, but I will tell you that people who have experience with large-scale development in very, very large ecosystems and environments on the enterprise level, you understand the necessity for object-oriented programming. It doesn't mean that everything in the world requires it, but it means it is a tactic that makes modularity and interoperability feasible. Recently, I've been playing around with a language called Scala. I really mostly got introduced to Scala via dealing with the Spark project, which is written in Scala. Several other frameworks like Kafka and other technologies are written in Scala. There has been a recent rise in interest in functional programming. Functional programming is something that has been understood and derived from the lambda-type mathematics, where you would be able to compartmentalize procedures and functions. Go back upstairs. Go back upstairs. Excuse me. No, not right now. Okay. So, then sit still. So Scala was created by Mark Nordesky, one of the lead engineers who created Java generics. And his attempt was to try to strike a balance between a functional language and Java. He wanted to not go something like Haskell or OCaml. He didn't want to completely abandon the comfort and similarities that people are accustomed to in the JVM. At the same point in time as he wanted to break away from some of the things in Java to make it a more functional and powerful language. Unfortunately, one of the best things about Java is also its worst, is that Java, by the JVM, is made to be something that never leaves legacy code behind. What that means is Java will, to some extent, work with libraries that have been compiled against Java 1, Java 2, 3, 4, whatever. They'll still work in Java 8. And the reality is that while that's great and wonderful for some organizations, it provides, let's call it, programming baggage. Just like emotional baggage, it makes things in the long run very nice. It makes things more difficult because you're allowing for a language to remain the same for some very small, minute percentage of the people who are using it. But the reality is that at some point in time, it's appropriate to deprecate. It's appropriate to take things out of the language. Scala has not done that. Scala has worked within the confines of the JVM and really tried to maintain that. I'm practicing streaming. I really just wanted to get down some of my thoughts, and it gets recorded anyways. It happens to be a nice idea for some of the things I want to. Could be I can start writing down some of these, having things about different technologies. Just something I'm playing with. Okay, so, all right, 1 second there. One second, cutie. It's my little boy. I love you. There. Stop. You see it over there, don't you? Because I'm recording.
You're recording?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. So, excuse me 1 second.
Daddy?
1 second, sweetie.
Daddy?
1 second, sweetie. Mayor, are you being silly? Mayor, don't do that. Stop it.
I'm licking.
Yeah, I know that. I don't like it. It's not nice. Don't do that.
What are you doing?
Okay, I can't figure that out right now. So,
You're going to record it?
hold on. Let's see if I can convert.
Look.
Mayor.
What is that on the shoulder?
So, okay, let's see here. Mayor. Come on, sweetie. All right, so let's discuss some aspects of what makes Scala an interesting language. Scala is not just object-oriented, it's not just functional, it's what you would call a multi-paradigm language. Please go upstairs. I'd like to sit. You're not listening. Mayor. Mayor. Don't touch things. Did I tell? Are you making me happy? Herschel Mayer. You're upsetting me. Mayor, what are you doing? You're annoying me. I'd like you to go upstairs.
No.
Mayor.